You are watching William Patterson University Television.
Welcome back to the desk. The Pioneer baseball team have been crushing all competition and have started their season out 5-1. With them killing all the competition, we have an elite crew here to break that down. We have Jimmy, Anthony, Andrew, and Steve. Now, Anthony, we're going to go to you first. The Pioneer offense have been completely slugging. Take us through their offense. I mean, you said that Tuesday they had like 6 home runs in the first 3 games.
Samory,
like that.
we're gonna. I don't want feast your eyes on these Pioneer offensive numbers that we're gonna look at right here. They're hitting .366. They have an OPS, a combined OPS of 1.111. That's MVP level right there. If a player hits that, you're probably winning the MVP. 13 home runs already, a slugging percentage of .653 and 31 extra base hits in 6 games. Math is about a little over 5, I would say. But I'm really looking at, this is a team that's really supported by seniors. I'm really looking at Jake Lutz, who has been really solid offensively. He's in .438 with 2 home runs, or with 1 home run. Keep an eye on him as we go forward.
Andrew?
You know, this team is absolutely insane right now. They've scored 61 runs in 6 games. They got a plus 43 run differential against their opponents. And they have 5 guys batting over 400 and over 1,000 OPS. It's been an insane offensive. I don't even know.
Yeah. So Anthony was just saying, if you have an OPS over 1,000, you can win the MVP. We got 5 of those. Jimmy?
You know, I just love what I'm seeing. You know, Steve could probably attest to this too. We both played a lot of baseball in our life. When your team top to bottom and the lineup is locked in, that's when you know you're talking to each other about the pitcher. You're noticing things. Everyone's dialed in. Everyone's on the same game plan. You find tendencies in a pitcher. You go back to the dugout. You talk about it. It's just a complete mission right now, and they're really just excelling in every way.
Steve?
Yeah, Jimmy hit on it right there, top to bottom. We saw against Purchase when they got that big lead, a lot of different Pioneers got onto the field, and nothing slowed down. They were hitting doubles. They were getting extra base hits. They were still scoring, and they hit that high mark like they always do. So top to bottom, this Pioneer lineup is hitting, and that's why those numbers are so high.
Yeah, and I think that's why they're so good, gentlemen. From top to bottom, you have somebody that can hit the ball out the park everywhere in the lineup, and that's going to make them dangerous in the future. But we have spent a lot of time talking about 2 Pioneers, Steve Yellen and Dan Carter. They've done amazing this season, but we have also a lot of unsung heroes. So, Andrew, who's been the sleeper contributor to the Pioneers' early success this year?
Give me not Chris, but Colin Lombardo. He's been absolutely killing it this season. We'll take a look at his stats. He's batting .421 with an OPS of 1.560. He's got 3 home runs and 8 RBIs on the season and a slugging percent of 1,000. Last season, he only had 2 home runs. He's already got more this season. He's playing out of his mind right now. He still isn't even the hottest hitter on the team. He's in for a big season.
Steve?
Yeah, give me the shortstop here, Jake Handwarmer Lutz, who always wearing that handwarmer with the cold weather, snow and opening day. But didn't stop him. .438 batting average, a 1.313 OPS, 1 home run, 3 doubles, 6 RBIs. He steps right in where Matt Ferraro was at shortstop, hasn't missed a beat, has been playing great defense, and is getting it done at the plate.
Yes, he did hit a home run when we were on the call that day. A lot of power for somebody who's just coming in. Jimmy?
To me, Elliott Hayward, the transfer from Howard College. You see him, the Pioneers hit for power. This guy can steal bases too. He's got 2 on the season, tied for the team lead, 8 RBIs, 7 hits, and a .467 batting average. You know, we come in and transfer, you have this amount of success this early. It seems that he's found a home in Jeff Albies.
Anthony?
Ever since Dylan Habib has transferred here, I have been so high on him. And he got off to a little bit of a slow start his first year here, but last year he killed. He had 6 home runs last year and 38 RBIs. He's going through a little bit of an injury trouble right now, which is why his numbers are kind of abbreviated. He only has 2 hits on the year. He's hitting .333 with an OPS over 1,000. When he comes back, he is going to be a stellar backstop. And then you got that tandem of Habib and Yellen. You put Yellen in left field, you can move them around. It's going to be really fun for the Pioneers.
Something I noticed about all those graphics up there, all those gentlemen had 1,000 OPS. I'll just leave it at that. But Steve, we'll go to you next. Pioneers, it's going to be NJAC time soon. So what game are you looking forward to most when we do play NJAC teams?
I think you got to look at this team's first game in the NJAC this year, and it's the team that they lost to in the NJAC championship last year in Rowan University. It's setting the tone for conference play. You come back April 2nd, they play right here at Jeff Albies against Rowan, and that's got to be one of the biggest series in the NJAC this season, and it'll set the tone for them going into the rest of the NJAC.
Andrew?
I got to go with Kane. We head in the Kane on April 9th. They went 2-3 against Kane last year, but Kane started red hot so far. They're 9-0 right now before they head to South Carolina, and they got 2 guys batting over 400, over 1,000 OPS. Pitching has been unreal for them. Their combined ERA is under 3. 2 guys have a 0 ERA, and then Colin Kieran has been crushing it. 18 innings pitched and already 33 strikeouts.
Anthony?
Steve, you kind of stole my thunder there for that. So I'm gonna. But if you look at all the times the Pioneers beat up on NJCU, 21-2, they beat up on other teams consistently throughout the year. They can never really get over Rowan. Rowan was a team they always perennially had trouble with. I think they are beatable, though. The Pioneers did play them well. They just couldn't really get over the hump. So a couple of adjustments here and there, they should be able to beat them. Pioneers will take that momentum from Rowan, maybe have a deep run in the NJAC.
Jimmy?
You know, there's circular calendar. There's nothing like your arch rival. Montclair State is starting out with this season 5-1. They lost their very first game of the season. They're on a 5-game win streak. They have 2 wins, scoring 19 runs, and they have 7 players batting over 300. They're hitting the ball well, and they got a good start. The Pioneers can't overlook them.
Now, Jimmy, keeping it with you, Pioneers have 3 home games against St. John Fisher College. 2 of them will be tomorrow and 1 will be on Sunday. What are we looking forward to in those next few matchups, Jimmy?
I'm looking forward to a very competitive play. St. John Fisher is in the top 25, so we look at the stats here and how these teams do fare up. St. John Fisher only 1-0 record. They only played 1 game compared to Pioneers 5-1. Might be an advantage for the Pioneers. 366 to 351. You know, St. John Fisher did up a number of runs. I believe it was now 9 runs in the first game. 563 ERA. OPS, both teams absolutely doing it absolutely at an elite level. 31 extra base hits to 6. You know, this is going to be a hitting frenzy.
Andrew?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I mean, St. John Fisher was unreal last season, 31-7 last year. This team has a lot of seniors and grad students. I think they have 10 or 11. And, I mean, good thing we don't have to deal with Adam Zabrowski this year, which would be nice. I think we're going to see a really good series this weekend.
Anthony?
Get your popcorn. This one's going to be a really, really fun time for the Pioneers. St. John Fisher, nationally ranked, but the Pioneers, it's going to be a good challenge for them. But Pioneers need to capitalize on scoring opportunities. They're averaging over 10 runs a game. I don't care who you're playing. If you're averaging over 10 runs a game, you should win.
Yes.
You know, and the Pioneers got to keep that up, and they will. And what did they say? They had 13 home runs this year?
Yes.
Keep hitting the long ball. Keep driving in runs. Keep those extra base hits coming. Keep scoring with runners in scoring position. You should take care of business.
And Steve closes
Yeah,
out for
we
the
heard
block.
at the beginning of the year, beef up the schedule, try and get into regionals after you make the run in the NJAC, and that's exactly what St. John Fisher is here for the Pioneers to do. They got to hit the ball like they have, take advantage of opportunities. We've seen the Pioneers lose people on base, but if they take advantage of the opportunities, you use that bullpen that they have, anchored down by Dan Carter and Danny Castaneda. This is going to be a very fun 3-game series at Jeff Albies.
Yeah, and we cannot wait for that 3-game series. That will start tomorrow afternoon. But as the baseball team continues their momentum, and hopefully they're going to roll tomorrow as well, we throw a fastball over to the NBA crew who will break down all on the hardwood. Keep it locked here on WPTV.